Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing the demo for Decklings. This just came out on Steam. It's available for you to go play right now. If you do, consider leaving a review. Getting ahead of myself, this is a stack lands-like creature collector, and recently signed by Two Left Thumbs. So I'm very excited to be able to properly show this one off. We've been playtesting and refining for quite a while now, and we're finally at that stage. A portal to Decklings. You found a portal to the Decklings world, and your favorite card game came to life. Explore new areas, befriend Decklings, and defeat challengers on your path to become the champion. Aurora or Twilight, plays Twilight, and choose a starter Deckling. Flamoba, Squeakling, Quaplume, or Voltice. I think Squeakling is like the cutest character. They're all cute. Squeakling's so cute. I was a Squirtle diehard for Pokemon, so I think that's what I'm going to go. Although, there are other benefits, I think, that present themselves earlier in the game for these two specifically. I'm going to choose Quaplume regardless. I know that I like them. So, I'll cruise through the tutorial pretty fast. I've played this game quite a few times at this point. But the dev has been so good about responding to feedback and updating things. So, like, honestly, some of this stuff, the presentation of it, is still different from anything I've ever seen. And the last build I played of this was, like, less than a week ago. And already I'm seeing a lot of polish has been applied. He's doing absolutely crazy work. So, stack your Deckling onto a location like that, and you can start pulling things out of it. Food is pretty critically important. You can see food is in this kind of green color, resources are in this brown color, and then there's the gems are purple. It's like your currency. So you can sell things there. You can see in the bottom left is how much things are worth. So I'll sell off those leaves. You unlocked Everwood, drop gems there to draw an exploration card. So the Everwood is that first area we started with. You can see when you hover over it, may contain logs and berries are what we've specifically discovered. There's 10 recipes to be found there, so we'll buy our next one. You can see here it tracks for you. We have 2 berries, and we only have 1 Deckling to feed, so 2 out of 1. You have 1 Deckling. Normal speed, 3 times speed, and your daytime. Be careful if you don't feed a Deckling, it will run away. It's actually like kind of the main thing in the game is needing to stay on top of that. So I'll do a little speed up there to get that moving. It's found tracks for Aspire. Deckling's tracks contain instructions on how to find that Deckling. So if I hover over this, I'm going to pause so I can show. And there's resume, speed up, pause. There's quick, although that one's not in English. There's quick hotkeys for those. So I need the Everwood card, a log, and a leaves. So we'll see if I get lucky here if I draw a leaves. I did not, because if I did, then I could initiate that even sooner. So yeah, that didn't quite work out, but it's fine. It's if I had the leaves, I could get Aspire like immediately. So recipes contain ingredients required to craft an item. Hover the card in the field guide entry to read the instructions. So we have I don't want to be sped up right now. Decklings. The recipes, which we don't have any yet. Food, we don't have any of that. Planting, any fruit on a planting spot and a Deckling. And evolutions. Again, hasn't come up yet, but exciting that it's there. So I could kind of... I guess I should start by just harvesting more berries. Food is so critically important in this game. Oh, perfect. Wait, that's nice, actually. Log and leaves together, I definitely want to hang on to those. I will sell the tracks, because I don't need it. If I go to the field guide, I can check that same information, so I'm free to sell that off. I'll sell the stone. And I don't really want to sell the planting spot. I'm iffy about selling berries, but I have a pretty good berry supply, so I will do that, actually, because it'll really help me get ahead, because now I can set that up to have that planting going, and discovered a Deckling. We now have a Spire. Living flame that moves with firewood and avoids staying in one place. Fire Decklings roast and cook foods, so you can actually make use of them to help enhance certain things. You can also right-click them to see what their deck is, which is important for battling. Obviously hasn't come up yet, but it will. And I didn't really inspect Quaplume. I can't. Well, he's unless I do this. No, I can't really read his little about while he's on top like that. Oh wait, it's time to feed. Could maybe use a little bit more of a pop up with that or something. But there. So I only had the 2 berries to spare. So now I'm kind of in a tough place where I'm behind a little bit, which is why I really, really, really wanted to have a second Deckling so I could start doing things like doing planting. Having an extra berry is always nice. This should make a berry bush. And I'm actually just gonna like go really hard on that, because if you fall behind on food, it's tough to recover. So I definitely want to push on that. Ooh, not kind of great luck, honestly. But you know what I can do? You know, like we read, fire guys can roast berries, so I'm gonna do that. So now we have the roasted berry, which same price value, but it actually is worth 2 food, so it's a little bit more valuable. I'm going to sell some of that stuff off to get a new Everwood card. Whoops. End of a day again. Some of that stuff, the transitions aren't quite there, but it's pretty easy to get, like, comfortable with it. So I'm going to hang on to that. Like, I might end up just selling it sooner than later, but, now I'm in a position again of, like, needing berries. So... definitely want to push on all that. Okay, pause for a minute, because I think I need to really be pushing that. I can feel myself getting behind on it already. Oh man, and I just keep drawing like leaves. That's really not great for me. So I'll hang on to some of that. And I'll sell the logging recipe as well, actually. I'll set that stuff aside. I can dig through it a little later. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw some berries. No such luck. Okay, the food situation is freaky all of a sudden. How quickly can you harvest that? Because now I need you to roast that berry as quickly as possible. Ooh, the berry roasting is slower than I expected. Okay. I need to keep that berry available. Oh, the berry roasting is slow? Yikes. So that one got used up right away. Okay, I need to like reevaluate here, because I'm really falling behind. So I think I need to spend some of this stuff. Let me remind myself the logging site. I wanted to have that logging site up and running more quickly. Ooh, I could get that going right now, actually. How do I want to do this? You work on a logging site. You work on just harvesting some stuff, because I just need an Everwood drawn right now, because I need to hopefully get some berries. That's helpful. That is actually quite helpful. It's leaves and berries together, but I need the berries themselves first. So now we have the logging site, and the main appeal of the logging site is you can just produce logs, and producing logs lets you sell and produce more of these Everwoods more readily. Yikes. I actually don't know. Maybe you burn through trees more quickly. Wow. Pause. I have to sell some of this stuff. I'll sell the salad recipe as well. Come on, draw some berries, for crying out loud. Okay. Leaves, that's something valuable. I'll keep those. But now you are getting moved over to here as well. Come on, someone draw a berry. You guys are killing me here. Yeah, I was keeping those in the hopes that I could make a berry salad, but now I'm in a bad place. Levy, well, I can't be adding more mouths to feed. Berry bush. Oh no, there's so little time. At least I drew a berry. Okay, you're on the berry bush duty. This was not supposed to come down this close. Oh, that's luck. That's pretty well entirely luck. Okay, 2 leaves. Now I sold my leaves though. Okay, you get back on trees. Let's eat. Yikes. Day 5 got a freebie there and unlocked a new location. Hover over lock locations to check unlock requirements. There are challengers waiting in the locations. The icon at the top indicates their team. Hover the icon to learn more about the challengers. So, Team Spark. Challengers of a specific team can be found there. Defeat them to collect medals to spawn a boss. Spawn a battle every third purchase. So I have my first set of leaves, so I'm gonna set that up. You stay on the berry bush. I feel like I need that to stay. I might as well start making purchases towards there. Same with that. And I'll throw a stone in there as well. Now I have another one when the time is right. Leaves again? Are you kidding me? That's such crazy bad luck. It doesn't seem like it's very smart to be spawning a new Deckling, because that's one more mouth to feed, but then I can split up these tasks, hopefully. Planting spot. Oh, I didn't have the recipe for it. I just kind of found one before. So, found a new Leafy, new Deckling Leafy. You plant faster. So, if I get my hands on a berry again here someday, hopefully. There we go. Okay. I kind of need you to finish doing that. All right, quick pause. You do berries. You do planting. So you can see the bonus speed there pops up. Collect my logs over here. Berries will start getting spat out over there. So one, even just one berry is enough to make the salad. Oh no, I must be wrong about that. Berry salad, 2 leaves. Oh wait, in the meantime, you harvest the bush then. That is the more valuable place to be spending that time. There now. Okay, there we go. And now I'll make you work on the salad. Should I roast that berry? I don't know if there'd be enough time. You focus on the berry bush. I think that's better, actually. Okay, berry salad. We're 3 food. So that's quite good, actually. You can work on making another salad. And now all of a sudden food is not in such a bad place. You can work on the berry bush. You work on the logging site. Or how about the rocks? Just work on the rocks. So there we go. Another berry salad. As soon as that's done, you can make a new berry bush. You can work on that. Now food got ahead of it a little bit. Tough though. It's easy to fall behind, and then you're just kind of struggling. Oh, I should have the quaplume doing something. Good though. Good. Okay, very worrisome for a minute there. I guess now you're moving on to the logging site. Might as well just keep producing there. You're working on your next salad. But as soon as that's done... oh, only 2 to buy the next one. You'll produce another salad in like a second here. And now we can have you working on the Everwood. Okay, everyone's got their duties split up, feeling good. We have a challenger, I think, coming up with the next purchase. And you can see I've found everything that you can find there. Well, I spoke too soon. You learned the wooden stick recipe. There's 2 more recipes to find. But in terms of the resources, I found everything that could be found. So a log and a deckling makes a stick, which I don't really have any like immediate need for. Yes, I'm going to keep you all split up as you currently are. And... do you know what? Yeah, you immediately work on just planting that again. You can work on the berry bush in a minute. Oh, nice. Just found another berry bush. I'm just going to get you working on that then. I really want to get ahead on food. So, let me space you guys out a little bit better. There's like quite a large play area. I'm just staying a little focused at the moment. I could push the challenger like right away here, but I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now. Let's just keep making berry bushes. That'll keep me in business. Nice, okay. I'm going to get ready to throw another one of those on you. And then in a minute here, I think I can push on salads. I'm just going to go really, really hard on salads. So if I stack these up all like this, and get you now working on that. That the game didn't quite figure out what I was doing there. Fair enough. So let me start setting up my next few salads. This is your job now. You are on salad duty. You just are over here making salads. Everyone's doing well in their roles, I would say. Bush, you're disrupting what I'm trying to do there. Salad situation. Let's get one more berry bush, and then I really gotta. Then I think it's time to make the move towards the next, or first proper battle, I'd say. Not. My organization is not where I wanted it directly. All right, huge supply of food. Feeling good about all that. You can be there. Aurora. So whoever you don't choose becomes your rival, classic Pokemon style. Oh hey, another traveler. You just got here too, right? Name's Aurora. Remember it. I've been playing with Decklings for a while now. This place feels like a dream come true. You've got a team already. How about a quick warm-up battle? So this is actually going to be like a very simple, straightforward battle. I probably waited longer than necessary because I was focusing so hard on food. This might be a 3 versus 1 battle. Battles are always 3 versus 3 as long as you have space, as long as the opponent has space. And so right now I have 3 Decklings, so all of them get to come. But if you have more than that, then you choose who you bring to battle with you. Let's see what you've got. So now this is where things start tipping towards a more familiar kind of deck builder presentation. I am fully just going to skip the tutorial, actually, because it's something I've seen quite a number of times now. So he's getting ready to do forage, apply 2 regen to ally, so you can inspect some of that more closely if you want. Heals 1 per stack on start of turn and reduces by 1. It has 2 block right now and isn't going to attack, so I should just try and do as much damage as I can. Fire, there is the classic fire over grass, over lightning, over water, over fire, and then there's kind of a dark and a light that are only interact with each other, and so none of that's in consideration right now. But the fire, deals 1 damage, but it took away both blocks. It's super effective. Probably there should be a bit more showmanship to a super effective attack, but you get the idea. And so you're working with the number of mana you have there. You can see charge brings you forward to the front, but also added block. So he's got that regen now. So on his next turn he'll heal. I can attack now, slip in the 2 super. There's a little bit of the super that pops up and stuff, but now water jet and water jet again. Ta-da! KO. So KO as well. There's a text pop up, but I feel like there could be a little bit more of the card turns gray and does a little bit of or something like that maybe. But now that was enough for all 3 to level up. Pretty sweet. Click to continue. Your Deckling's leveled up. It's ready to learn a new skill. Upon level up, you may draft a new skill, and here you can inspect what all you currently are carrying. Seer, apply 1 burn to all enemies, deals 2 damage at the start of turn. This damage ignores shield. It's really good actually to all enemies. Apply 2 burn to an opponent, and deal 2 damage to nearest opponent. Apply 1 brave. Increases inflicted damage by 1 per stack. Resets on end of turn. Spire, are you shockingly strong? Quaplume. Water Pistol, deal 2 damage to the furthest enemy, so positioning matters a little bit. Ink, apply 2 poison. Deals 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn. Ignores shield. And boost, apply 1 brave to an ally for 0 cost. That's pretty cool. Furthest for 2 damage though, I like that. Forage, apply 2 regen to an ally, help someone else heal. Apply 2 Spike to an ally. When they're attacked, they deal damage back. And Headbutt deals 3 damage to the nearest opponent and push target to back and charge. So Leafy will run up to the front. Cool skills, actually. Some of those I haven't seen before, some amazingly. Not bad at all. Here, take this. You'll need it. Battle reward, you get a special pack. That was fun. Let's do it again sometime. And you've unlocked Eerie Lake. And you can see there's all sorts of new locations to go visiting. Only available in the full game, so the playtest is limited to these 2 locations. But you can see there, only have seen a handful of the things that can be found. There are 11 more recipes to find. Even within this demo, things scale up. There's a lot to see, and there's a lot more coming. So first things first, reward pack. Let's tear into that. Found tracks for Puig, Eerie Lake, and 2 leaves. I very nearly can do that one. And a gem. So first things first, Eerie Lake. Yeah, okay. You're about to make another berry bush. Good. I'm gonna get you here. Let's spend both of those towards Eerie Lakes. Now I have that, and it was 2 leaves, right? I can always double check. 2 leaves. So let's play this out for just a minute. Okay, let's get you on the tree. I'm gonna get you on the berry bush. Time to feed. I'm not gonna have my salad production up and running as much. Oh, nice. I was thinking just because I'm not gonna have enough leaves, but there we go. I'm already making progress there. Oh, excellent. You know what? No, do that right away. Perfect. And you might as well plant another one. We're about to have another Deckling, so I have things to be working on here. Puig, too weak to break its shell and continues living inside it. So now I have my first, like, electric one, which is nice. Getting some variety. You can work on the rock. You can start harvesting Eerie Lake. I need to start harvesting from there anyways at some point. Might as well be now. Got a plank recipe. 3 logs and a Deckling makes a plank. Maybe I should just do it. Just cuz. I actually don't really have an immediate idea of what I would be doing with that. Ooh, lake. You work on berries. Apple trees. So we're finding lots of new stuff. Oh, I hope I didn't just freeze the game there. I feel like I did. Oh no! Oh no! That's so disappointing. That's the first time I've ever seen the game crash. Who knows what happened there? I was clicking a lot of stuff really close together there. Shoot. Oh, I'm catching back up to where I was. This time I got lucky and found a shiny spire. So cool that there are shinies in this game. I'm glad that I was able to show that off. The Deckling themselves is a different color. You get this cool holographic rainbow border, the little star on it. But yeah, otherwise its stats and everything are the same. It's just cool. It's cool to have. Oh, funny. I'm not sure I know what just happened. I had set up... What did I just do? Because I had... Did I accidentally do 2 stone 1 log and accidentally discovered quarry? I think I did. Whoops. Well, I was trying to do with the logging site. Same result, I guess. I'll still have a way to just kind of be generating food, so can't really be mad about that. Just not the result I was going for, but whatever. I'm actually a little bit curious. I feel like I'm not making very good use of the fact that I think you can stack this stuff. And so I think he'll grind through the tree, then the rock, then the quarry. And so I kept trying to like find a good moment to add those to the rotation. And I think that was like the wrong way to be thinking through it. I think you can just stack those to queue the tasks properly. And that's like, I gotta be thinking back to my Stacklands experience, which I haven't played in so long that I've like forgotten how to best take advantage of that. But yeah, now things are that was much smoother. That was what I should have been doing the whole time. How how do I want to split this up? Okay, let's get you working on a new one here. Okay, it didn't take long. It didn't take long to get back into a rotation, and I didn't have that risky food moment. I managed to plan better and get ahead of it sooner this time around. So totally different skills available this time. Swash left behind, deal 3 damage to nearest opponent and draw 1 card. 3 damage is really high for this game. Like this one costs 2 and does 3 damage to all opponents and deal 2 poison all opponents. Deal 2 damage to furthest opponent 1 time? Weird to specify that. A lot of other things don't specify that. Yeah, I don't know why it specifically says that. I'm going to choose the Shuriken, though. Tempering, apply 2 Brave to self. Explosive Charge, deal 2 damage to nearest opponent. Apply 1 burn to all enemies. And Overheat, apply 1 burn to all enemies. Deal 1 damage to all opponents per burn on them. I'm going to do the charge. And Hidden Resources, draw 1 card. The cost is 0. It's kind of a net nothing. If you didn't have this card, you would have just drawn a card. So this one, I think... Am I thinking through it wrong? Because it seems like it does nothing. It costs nothing to draw a card, so it's just replacing itself. I don't get that one. Apply 2 spikes and recovers 1 energy consumed. This card is destroyed when used instead of discarded. And I assume at the start of each battle you would have it again. So I guess I'll do Spike Trap that time. And now we're basically back to where we were here. So I guess maybe I'll give it another minute and then I'll resume properly. Oh, this time I got Ghost Skulls tracks, actually. Everwood Stone and 2 sticks. Oh wait, so not even guaranteed actually what you get for that. I don't think I have the recipe for sticks this time around, but the game is built to allow for the discovery. And since I kind of already know, then I'm just going to do it. And maybe you've done enough quarrying. Oh, wow. That, yeah, let's move you over. It's kind of slow going there. Let's start investing in Eerie. Sure. Yeah, let me get one of those drawn. So you'll... Wooden stick, yes, but I needed 2 of them, did I not? Pretty sure. And one stone. It would be kind of nice if you, because you haven't discovered it yet or haven't seen it yet, that you would kind of have like a who's that Pokemon moment where it's just like the silhouette or something. That could be cool. So I still need 1 stone. I'll have my 1 stick. And let's see. Berries over with the food. Oh wait, then I needed to put that on the Everwood. That might be my last... I guess I'll let him finish. Even though I think that... Yeah, I did exhaust that one. That's fine. I'm going to get you harvesting, line up the next planting spot. And these can go towards our Everwood, sure. Now we've got that going. You can work on Eerie for us. Plank recipe, not needed at the moment, but sure, thank you. Wait, whoa. You're not supposed to be harvesting Everwood. 1 and 1 stone and 2 sticks. Why are you harvesting that? Reset. Oh, I'm not supposed to have the Deckling on there. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. I'm not supposed to have a Deckling on there. Whoops. All right, get that going. All right, now we have the lake to inspect next time. The apples, yeah, okay. All the stuff I didn't get to do properly, not too long ago. So let me queue all that stuff up for a minute from now. I guess I could get... Alright, mud, I don't think I have an immediate use for... Man, lots of different things I could potentially be doing right now. It doesn't look like he has any abilities. The way that prepare juice and other drinks faster, cook food and whatnot. I don't think the dark one has anything. I'm I'm gonna put you on there. You're back to quarrying. You can go on the Everwood. Actually, you know what? No, you can go on back to your salad duties. Let's keep that going. Time to feed again. Okay, now I got 4. Now all of a sudden food is back to being like a little bit risky. Apples are only worth 1, not like crazy good or anything. Split all that up. I see what kind of stuff is coming out of the lake. We got water used in crafts. You're just getting stashed over there. You can work on the next salad. Go up here. Water, sure. Everwood for you. Suddenly, so many different possible things to be splitting up among. Yeah, I'm going to put you on another salad. And I'm going to get you roasting apples in just like a minute here. You can do the berry bush, sure. Alright, time for you to switch over. Get a bit better food supply going. I'm getting way out ahead on food all of a sudden. But honestly, I'm very, very okay with that. Way too easy to fall behind on it. Alright, time for you to switch over, I think. Roasted apple. And it just adds 1. It adds 1 to the food you get out of that. So I think sticking primarily with the berries is better, because I can keep planting them, getting leaves, getting berries, making salads. I think that's better off than trying to plant apples and roast apples. The roasting is just relatively slow, so the more I can just kind of keep things pushing, the better, I would say. Let's do another Erie Lake one. You can see there's still quite a lot I haven't discovered. There's another battle coming up there quite soon. That can just go hang out with our like food supply. Oh man, it's time again. It's time. How many days has it been? The way that's stretched on there is a little off, but you have a visitor. Visitors don't appear often and leave at the end of the day, so enjoy while they're here. Pay 3 gems for a random item. Come check out my shop. I'll be around to the end of the day. Okay. So you can go hang out with food. 3 gems. Do you know what maybe I should be having a logging site here. 1 stone, 2 logs. I'm gonna plan to set up a logging site so I can have a bit of both going on. Not that it's like immediately needed, but wait, end of day. So maybe I get you going on the logging site right away. I may have time. Well recipe. I genuinely don't know what that's. I guess for getting water. Deckling, brick, log, string, water. Wow, lots of stuff that I don't have. I'm guessing mud can be used to make a brick. String, I actually don't know. Let's invest towards that. And I want to try and keep an eye on... that did reset him. That's fine, that's fine. I'll split things up around you. Keeping an eye on the end of the day. Oh wait, logging site is now good to go, so I can get that going at the same time. You know what? I can split you 2 up. Yeah, that works. As soon as we have a berry, you can go back to planting. Both of those can go on you now. I'm feeling pretty good about how this is shaping up. And so I think it may be time. I kind of wanted to just shift things around. The way that the cards like lag and track and tail is very satisfying. I don't even know. I don't even know how I'm just distributing that stuff anymore. When did I make a stick? Did that come out of the logging site? It must have. Okay. Time to pay for this. All right, so let's sell a log and some stones. And to the merchant. Oh, it takes time. Okay, but it's like immediate. It's basically immediate. Berry juice recipe. 1 berry, 1 water. Okay, I guess the next berry I have available, I'm gonna have to give that a try. I only need 1 water for that, so I'm gonna buy the next thing. Fishing rod. Wood, string, decklings. I don't have string. I'll just put that towards that, and I think I'm going to accept that that's all I'm buying from him today. I think I'm fine with that. Let's see. You guys are staying busy. Leaves. You're about to have a bush ready to go. What do I want to do with that planting spot? You know what? I'm going to get you roasting apples. I'll get you on the logging site. So many choices now. And you can see down there, I like how it tracks. Like, you can zoom in on those cards. It tracks how far they are into their given task. Once you have a much fuller map, that's like critically necessary to have an overview of things like that. You know what? I'm sitting on this stack of stone, and I'm gonna do one more merchant while he's here. Wood feeder. 1 plank, 1 leaves. What was plank? 3 logs and a deckling. I can do that one right away. Let's. You can switch. You can switch over to planting. That's fine. You're about to be done your apple roasting. It was 3 logs, right? Yes, it is. Okay. This other battle is coming up right away, but right now I've got things in mind, things I want to be working towards. So I'm splitting my attention and all over the place right now. They've all been roasted. Save 1 leaves for that and a deckling. Perfect. Okay, so as soon as you are done with that, put you to work on our wood feeder, whatever it is we're working towards with that. It's going to take a while. It's a bit of a slow one. So you can go on this in the meantime. Fun. It bothers me that those are kind of swapped places. That works. Okay, huge sack of food. Feeling good about all that. The wood feeder stocks 9 units of food, and it's worth 5. Why do I want that? 1, 2, 3. What will happen? Now it's worth a ton of money. Why do I need that? I'm uncertain. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, you're not on anything right now. In that case, I'm just gonna spawn a battle, I think. I'm gonna kind of move you guys around so you can spawn whatever you got. Nest recipe. Great for hatching eggs. Leaves, stick, stone. And a deckling? Leaves, stick, stone. And I'm gonna put you on that. And you on planting. You'll finish drawing that card. I'll move you over. I am going to take the ghost skull. I think the ghost skull's cool, so I want to take them. Reed. It's a nice day for fishing, isn't it? Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll agree. Okay. 2 different decklings. Crocaton. I love the little fin and like water wings. And Cherubi. Deal 3 damage to a random target. Apply 1 regen to ally. Apply 3 shield to allies. So does that mean all allies? I think it does. Yikes. That's like a little worrying. Let's see. Ooh, burn to all enemies. I probably want that. Apply poison to all enemies. Both of those ignore shield. So I think I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that... 3 damage. So I overcame their shield and did damage and applied poison. Okay. And now burn to everyone, so you'll have both, right? Oh, you guys aren't going to hold up too well. End turn. KO'd. Oh yeah, because, wait, no, was that dark? I don't know. That went spectacularly, though. You'll level up, no one else is... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Leveled up, learn a new skill. Apply 2 fear. Healing and regeneration effects are blocked. Run to backline and reduce 1 stack by the end of turn. No heal. Wait, these seem like they're the same thing. Something's going on there. They're the same thing. And then spread disease, apply 2 fear to all enemies. I'll just do one of those. Ouch. And we got our next battle reward. All right. There's like a lot of options. All right, I'm gonna get you on Eerie Lake, and you'll do the apples after, and Shiv. And ooh, we got our first medal. So 3 of those for a boss battle. Maybe I'll play until I've done that. That's kind of my new goal. And Eerie Lake and a fishing rod. I don't know how to make the string yet though. Dang, hey. Oh wait, next battle in 2, so maybe I'll focus on that a little bit. The nest. Yeah, so I don't need that right now. I'll spend that. And yeah, sure. Maybe I'll do 1 more of those. And I'll just stack all that up. Why not? Just get it rolling. So, nest, great for hatching eggs. You can live over here with the feeder. Because obviously I don't have an egg right now, so that's not remotely a priority. Maybe I've stacked these in a silly way. You can start working on that. Why not? Stack you, get the water. Water and mud together might be like how you make a brick. What if it was like 2? Who knows? 2 and 2? I'll just keep them separate for now. Let's see. Yeah, you're almost done with your planting. Perfect. Stick up here. More water. Lots. Okay. And then we got a battle coming up soon. Stone. I probably want to switch you to roasting apples. So yeah, I decided to kind of just let that wrap up so I could split this immediately after. Maybe I should let you finish your berry bush first. Everyone's got to eat. That all came out of the feeder. You have a visitor. So this time we have the researcher. Pay 3 gems for a random Deckling tracks, evolution, or egg. Great. Pearl, hi. Come check my latest findings. I'll be around until the end of the day. And zap up tracks. Okay, we got a lot of tracks all of a sudden. Many options. Let's see. Okay, you can work on that. What's needed for that? Everwood and a stick. I'm right now. I have enough else going on that I'm not even going to worry about it. You can go into the feeder. Why not kind of work on that? Roasted apple can spit out over here. Oh, you can plant. Let me get the stick. There's a lot. I reset it by doing that. Shoot. Okay. Oh, you're done. Lots of different things to be keeping an eye on right now. To the quarry, I'd say. Let's get you on this bush. Prepare for that. Maybe now's the time to switch you over. I better do this. I better do this before I run out of time. So, the Phosphorana recipe. So, this is an evolution for the spire, but I don't have string. I haven't figured out string yet. Dang. Okay. Well, let's put something towards that. You, I guess, are going logging. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more with the researcher. It's exciting to have a level up, but Puig, we're back to having Puig again. Unfortunately, yeah, not gonna be able to work towards it right away. You'll be done with that in just a second. I could queue up the next one. Yeah, let's do one more of those. Switch you to planting. Whoops. That'll only take a second. Rudell. Everyone else has things to do. You know what? I'm going to take the ghost skull with me again. I guess we should battle? Put him up. Zap up. Deal 1 damage to a random target. Now you guys get to see what zap up looks like too. 2 to nearest opponent and burn. So I'm just going to throw that out there. It only costs 1. It's honestly very good. Ooh. I guess I didn't know who I was about to battle, but it would have been better to have the Leafy. But we'll make do. So just deal as much damage as I can. Burn applies. These early battles, pretty easy. I got these guys up to level 3, which is nice. Oh, the text didn't update there, but yes, you can see there, clearly level 3. Fire Sword. Deal 1 damage to nearest opponent. Apply 1 burn to nearest opponent. Explosive. Discard 1 random card. 2 damage to all for 0 cost? Absolutely. Slimy Ground. Apply 1 target. Doubles damage received on next attack. Ooh, and apply 2 poison. That one's really good. 3 damage to a random target. 3 damage to furthest opponent and pull it to the front. I like Slimy Ground. Battle reward. So what do you got for us? Found tracks of a Duffy. I don't know a Duffy, actually. I don't think I've seen that one before. Ooh, so little time left in the day. Let's sell off a couple things here. You know, I'll sell a mud. Who needs mud right now? Found tracks of a Basilisk. Cool. Coal. Don't have coal yet. So let me look at my options here. Zap up or Puig? Zap up, you're an Everwood and a stick. Leaves. Everwood and a stick, that's all it is? I'm just gonna do that one then, yeah. Oh, I didn't get a Sparks medal. You know what, maybe I don't specifically push for that then, because like, who knows? Who knows how many different battles it would require. Instead, I'll probably end up breaking this up into multiple videos. I'm just going to turn that into money for now because I don't know necessarily what I want to do with it. Oh, it would have been awesome to get an egg, though. And now I've put that in my mind, and I want it. So let's see. Maybe we get lucky. And you, I guess. Wow. The quarry, the logging site, the planting site, a lot of this stuff is occupied. This'll run in just a second, and then I can harvest the Everwood. Pelion, I believe, is also an electric type. Emotional Decklings, whose tears irritate anyone standing too close. Okay, so maybe it's a water type. Yeah, researcher, we've gotten to know each other enough. Thank you for staying. Time for you to get out of here. Let's see, a well. Oh, I'm nowhere near being able to build that. That's still 9. Man, what do I need to be working towards? Do I make additional like quarries and things? I guess I could just buy another one of these. Maybe that is what I do. I'll just buy another Eerie Lake and I'll kind of split up the cost between a bunch of stuff. So you two can hang out down here. Time to zoom it out a little bit, I think. Oh. This was actually quite interesting. We're back to having the merchant again. Zap Up is flying through the lake. That's quite cool. That must be an electric type ability that I was not familiar with. Berry bush. Let's just stack all that up, I think. There we go. Lots for you to be working through. Electric Decklings explore locations faster. That's sick. That's really, really useful. Cool. You know, it's tough to know where to cut this off exactly. I don't think there's actually saving in the game right now. So if I cut it off, that's it. That's all I'm seeing. So maybe I need to stick with it a little bit more and be. Oh, but I'm so far away from the next challenger. Wow. Okay, lots of things to be deciding. More berries. That's good. Let's push here. Oh, I didn't drag that properly. That's what happened. There's a challenger after that. coal recipe, logs, and a fire deckling. You specifically need a fire deckling. Yeah, you know what? This keeps going. There's because I can't guarantee how often those are going to come up, and I kind of just am on the clock a little bit, which is unfortunate. But I hope it's showing off really quickly the amount of different things you can be doing, the types of different management, the strategic use of the different decklings, the shinies. I didn't really get to show off an evolution, which is too bad. But, like, you know, you can just scale things up further. And the full game has so much more to see and do. There's like over 100 decklings. The demo, I think, has like 30. It might be as many as that. There's a lot, though. So we're so excited. We're so excited to have this out there. The demo is available now for you to play immediately. I will warn you about the saving, so just know that when you sit down to play this game, set aside a good like 2 hours to really sink into it and really get the most out of the demo. Hopefully we'll have some form of saving in place soon. I apologize it's not there. But yeah, this is Decklings. It's very exciting. We're thrilled. We're so thrilled to finally have it in people's hands. And the early reception has been fantastic. And please, 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 please give your feedback, because this developer is on it, taking in feedback like crazy. The game is evolving very rapidly, and that's all entirely thanks to what early reception, early feedback we've received from all of you. So thank you so much for everyone who's been involved with that. We're excited for what comes next. So, Decklings, links down below. Go check it out for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.